Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, student, welcome back to your EVS class. Today, we have completed I am teaching you chapter number 24. And name of the chapter is Reaching Out. So student, we have completed the book exercises of the chapter. That is question number A, tick the correct answer. Then we completed question number B, fill in the blanks. Question number C, write true or false. So student, then after we have completed question number D, short answer questions. Now we are doing question number E, long answer questions. Question number E, long answer question. We have completed first two questions, that is question number 2. Question number 1, how is a satellite useful to us? Then question number 2, write about the early means of communication. So these two questions we have already completed in our classwork copy. So student, open page number 137. Now we will write question number 3 in our classwork copy. What is electronic mail? What are its advantages? What question? What is what is electronic mail? What is electronic mail? Okay. Next, what are its advantages? What are its advantages? So question is, what is electronic mail? What are its advantages? So student, to send a email, in shortcut we say email. So student, to send an email we need a computer, or email can be sent with the help of computer also, laptop also, tablet also, and with the mobile phone also. So for this student, you need a internet connection and any of the device which I tell you, whether it is a computer, laptop, tablet or your smartphone, that is also known as mobile phone. So by this mean of communication, we can send messages, picture messages also, and we can do chatting also with the help of the electronic mails. But the most important thing is that if you want to send the email to any person, or you want to send the email, it is very important that you must know the email ID of that person. You must know the email ID of that person. Then only you are able to send the email. So I one time more I tell you, electronic mail, email is the process of sending messages, picture and even chat with the friends, and you can send this with the help of your computer also, mobile also, laptop also and with tablet also, but you need an internet connection in this device. And another important thing is that you must know the email ID of that person to whom you want to send the email. Next part is asked in this question is that what are its advantages? So the advantage of email is that it is the fastest mean of communication. It is the fastest mean of communication. And another advantage of email is that it is not very expensive. बहुत महंगी नहीं है. It is the fastest mean of communication and it is not very expensive. ज़्यादा महंगी नहीं है. Okay, now note down the answer, student. Email or electronic email or electronic mail is a process of sending messages and information quickly sending messages, pictures and even chat, email or electronic mail is a process of sending messages, picture and even chat with friends far away far away far away using computer or mobile phone with internet facility. Now note down the advantage. Note down the advantage. One of the fastest means of communication. One of the fastest means of communication. Next point. It is not very expensive. It is not very expensive. So, student, what is electronic mail? What are its advantages? Email or electronic mail is a process of sending messages, pictures and even chat with friends far away using computer or mobile phone with internet facility. What are the advantages of email? One of the fastest means of communication. Okay, next, it is not very expensive. So student, take a screenshot and then note down the answer in your copy. Take a screenshot. Okay, take a screenshot and then note down the answer in your EVS copy. So student, now student, open page number Page number 124. Page 124. Question number 3. So this question we have to complete. Write a few lines on local administration. Okay. Write write a few lines. Write a few lines on local administration. Local administration. So student, when we are talking about the local administration, so when we talking about the local administration, student, so at the village level, administration is run by the panchayat, or you can say gram panchayat. Okay, so at the village level, the administration is run by village panchayat. Members of the panchayat, they take care of the needs of the people living in a village, and they work for the welfare of the people of the village. So at village level, the administration who look after the administration in the villages, that is gram panchayat, and this is the members of the panchayat. They take care of the needs of the people of the village, and they are responsible for the welfare of the people living in the village. They are responsible for the welfare of the people living in the villages. So in the same manner, student, when we are talking about towns and cities, so in big cities we having municipal corporation, and in the small cities or towns you can say we have municipal committee. So these municipal corporation and the municipal committees take care of the needs of the people living in the cities and towns. Cities or towns में who work for the welfare of the people, that is municipal corporation and the municipal committee. So note down the answer. At the village level, the administration is run by village panchayat The members of the panchayat take care of the needs of the people living in village. This is the first point. Now, municipal corporation and the municipal committee municipal corporation and the municipal committee take care of takes care of needs take care of needs of the people living in the cities or town. Okay, in the cities or the town. So note down the answer, or you can also take a screenshot also. Take a screenshot and after that you note down this answer in your classwork copy. Now student, open. We have completed chapter number 24. So all of you open page number 24, 135. All of you open page number 135. So student, let's do little recapitulation of all the topics which we have studied in this chapter. For example, The first thing which I explained you in this chapter is what is communication. So communication means to keep in touch with each other. Okay, see student, all the time we are not with our family members, friends or relative. So what are the method by which we can in touch with our friends, relatives and family members? So the methods are by writing the letter, sending messages, talking on telephone or your mobile phone, or you can also do chatting in mobile phone or in computer also. So these are the different means of communication by which we are in touch with the our family members, friends and relatives. So student, when I teach you about means of communication, that time I explained you that means of communication is divided into two parts. What is means of communication? One is personal mean of communication. Another is means of mass communication. What is the other? Other is the mean of mass communication. So when we are talking about the mean of personal communication, so in personal mean of a communication, student, I explained you about the postal services which are very famous in the past, that letter, postcard, envelopes. So these are the services available in the post office. After that we talk about the telephone. It is the fastest mean of communication and it is attached to the wire. Then we discuss about the fax, and this type of machine is generally used in the offices to send a written or typed messages. Then the latest and more advanced mean of communication which we have discussed in this chapter is that your mobile phone. Lot of features are present in the mobile phone and it is not connected to the wire like a telephone. So you can easily carry your mobile phone with you. And after that we discuss about the electronic mail. So it is also one of the fastest mean of communication, and for this you need an internet connection and even the ID of the person to whom you want to send the message, and you can send email with the help of your computer, laptop, tablet and mobile phone. So these all are the personal means of communication. After that I explained you about the mass mean of communication. Mass mean of communication means to communicate large number of people at the same time, that is known as mass communication. And examples are newspaper, magazine, book. These are the print media. These are means of mass communication, but they are in the printed form, so we say it as a print media. And next are radio and television. So radio, you can hear only audio programs, and in television it is the most advanced facility. Here both audio and video facility is available in the television. You can hear the programs and at the same time even you can watch them also. So and after that we discuss about the advertisement. With the help of this we aware people about the new products in the market, and even government Also spread the social awareness messages through advertisement. Thank you student.